The Browns, our Cleveland Browns, are standing at a crossroads, folks. The air in Berea is thick with anticipation, and I'm telling you, the decisions being made right now behind closed doors are going to dictate the very trajectory of this franchise for years to come. We're talking about seismic shifts, strategic maneuvers that could either launch us into Super Bowl contention or plunge us back into the abyss of what-ifs. There's a buzz, a palpable tension surrounding the quarterback position, the salary cap, and even whispers of future talent that could shake everything up. You think you know what's coming? Think again. This is an urgent moment for our team, and I have the insider information you absolutely need to hear.
Now, let's kick things off with a bombshell that has tongues wagging across the league. Whispers out of Berea, backed by my sources, suggest our Browns are bracing for nothing short of a quarterback free-for-all after a recent addition. This isn't just idle chatter, it's a strategic move, or at least a ripple effect of one, that puts the spotlight squarely on Deshaun Watson. The report indicates the Browns are predicted for a quarterback free-for-all following the addition of an ex-first-round pick. Now, when you hear ex-first-round pick and quarterback competition in the same sentence, your mind immediately races to the implications for our starter. This isn't about replacing Deshaun Watson. It's about creating an environment of intense competition, pushing everyone to their absolute limit. The front office, led by Andrew Berry, understands the gravity of the investment in Watson. They know what they have in him, but they also know that iron sharpens iron. Adding a proven, high-pedigree player, even if it's for depth or a genuine challenge, sends a clear message. Complacency is not an option in Cleveland. This isn't a slight against Deshaun. It's a testament to the high expectations that come with his contract and his talent. You don't make the kind of commitment we made to Deshaun Watson just to have him cruise. No, you bring in talent, you foster competition, and you demand excellence. This free-for-all isn't just about the new guy, it's about every single quarterback on that roster, from the top down, feeling the pressure, feeling the need to prove themselves day in and day out. This is a critical decision, a calculated risk, to ensure that when Deshaun Watson steps onto that field, he is the absolute best version of himself. The impact of this move cannot be overstated. It puts every single snap under a microscope, every practice rep, every film session. It's a strategic move to raise the bar, to ignite that competitive fire that championship teams possess. For too long, we've seen flashes, moments of brilliance, but consistency is what wins Super Bowls. And consistency, my friends, is born out of relentless competition. So, when you hear free-for-all, don't panic. Understand that this is the Browns' way of saying, we are serious, we are all in. This is the kind of pressure that forges legends, the kind of environment that separates the good from the great. But here's the kicker. How can the Browns even afford to bring in such high-caliber talent to fuel this competition when we know the salary cap is always a tightrope walk? What kind of financial gymnastics are they performing to make these strategic moves possible?
Listen, if you want to keep getting exclusive, unfiltered insights like this, straight from the source, then you absolutely need to subscribe right now. Don't miss another beat of the Browns' critical journey. Join our community and stay ahead of the game. And speaking of financial gymnastics, boom! Just when you thought the cap situation was going to tie Andrew Berry's hands, the Browns dropped a strategic bombshell that directly addresses the very question I just posed. This is a tactical masterstroke, a brilliant maneuver that frees up significant cap space for our team just ahead of free agency. We're talking about Deshaun Watson's contract, restructured once again. Now, let me be crystal clear. This is not a sign of instability. This is a sign of aggressive, smart management. Adam Schefter himself would tell you this is how you win in the NFL. When you have a massive investment like Deshaun Watson's $230 million fully guaranteed deal, you have to be creative, you have to be agile, and you have to manipulate the cap to your advantage. And that's precisely what Andrew Berry has done. This latest restructuring provides immediate cap relief, giving us the ammunition to go out and pursue the necessary pieces to bolster this roster. Think about it, the ability to add talent, to address critical needs, to even potentially bring in that ex-first-round pick we just talked about to spark that quarterback free-for-all. It all stems from moves like this. This isn't just about saving money, it's about creating opportunity. It's about empowering our general manager to be aggressive, to make those decisive calls that can elevate us from a playoff team to a championship contender.
This is the difference between an organization that just exists and an organization that truly competes. You want to talk about impact? This move has immediate and profound impact on our ability to navigate the upcoming free agency period. It means we're not just window shopping, we're in the mix, we're making offers, we're attracting top-tier talent. It signals to the rest of the league that the Cleveland Browns are serious, that we are not content with mediocrity. We are building something special here, and these behind-the-scenes financial machinations are just as crucial as any touchdown pass. This strategic move ensures that we have the flexibility to improve our roster, not just in specific positions, but across the board. It gives us leverage, it gives us options, and it gives us the ability to react to the market rather than being dictated by it. But here's the urgent question that keeps me up at night. With all this talk of cap space and potential roster upgrades, what does it mean when we see our potential future quarterback, or perhaps a key target, making headlines with a high-profile receiver? Is there a deeper meaning, a strategic hint behind these seemingly innocent interactions?
All right, let's elevate the severity of this entire situation because the domino effect is real, folks. You have to connect the dots here. We just talked about a potential quarterback free-for-all, about Deshaun Watson's contract restructuring to free up cap space for strategic moves, and now, boom, a photo of our presumed future quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, alongside none other than wide receiver Jerry Jeudy, is turning heads and absolutely fueling speculation across the league. This isn't just a casual snapshot. This is a highly impactful image, a potential signal, a strategic hint at what might be brewing behind the scenes for our Cleveland Browns. Think about it. Shedeur Sanders, a name constantly swirling in future NFL draft conversations as a potential target for our franchise, pictured with Jerry Jeudy, a receiver whose name has been in trade rumors before and could be a prime candidate for acquisition if the price is right. Is this a calculated leak? Is this an organic meeting that just happens to align perfectly with our team's strategic needs and newly acquired cap space? The optics here are staggering. If we're talking about a quarterback free-for-all and we've just freed up cap space, the immediate question becomes, what talent are we pursuing? And when you see Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback with incredible potential, building a rapport with a proven, albeit underutilized talent like Jerry Jeudy, it ignites a firestorm of possibilities. This isn't just about a potential future quarterback, it's about the kind of weapons you surround him with, the kind of immediate impact player you can bring in to make a statement. This photo, innocent as it may seem on the surface, ties everything together. It connects the dots from the need for competition at quarterback to the financial flexibility Andrew Berry just created, to the potential targets we could be looking at to elevate our offense. This is not a coincidence. This is either a brilliant chess move by the Browns or a massive, tantalizing hint dropped right into our laps by the universe itself. The urgency here is immense. It forces us to ask, are we preparing for a future where Shedeur Sanders is our guy and Jerry Jeudy is one of his top targets? Or is this just a smokescreen, a brilliant misdirection while the real strategic plays are being made? The impact on our team's direction, the future of our offense, and even the immediate free agency decisions are all intertwined with this single captivating image. The implications are huge, and it leaves us with one burning question. What does all of this mean for the immediate future of our beloved Cleveland Browns? And what kind of team will we truly be when the dust settles?
So there you have it, folks. The Cleveland Browns are not just making moves, they are executing a strategic blueprint that could redefine our franchise. From the intense quarterback competition sparked by a new addition, to the brilliant cap maneuvering with Deshaun Watson's restructured deal, all the way to the intriguing photo of Shedeur Sanders and Jerry Jeudy, every single piece is connected, every decision impactful. This is a decisive moment for our team, a time when the vision for a championship contender is being forged. We, as fans, are on the cusp of witnessing a transformation. What do you think is the biggest takeaway from all this news? Which move has you most excited or most concerned? Drop your comments below, because this is our team. These are our Browns, and together we are going to ride this journey, demanding excellence every step of the way. Let's go Browns!